guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be creating this look for you guys. It's a smoky eye with glitter, and I use glitter also in my inner corner. I really enjoyed creating this look for you guys, and I tried to do a talk through. I hope that works out nicely. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I tested out a new foundation, which you'll see in the video, and I also tested out, oh no, I didn't test out any new product except the foundation. So please leave comments down below letting me know how you like the talk through video, and also please let me know if there are any video suggestions you would like to see me create or do. Also, what else? Yeah, let me know what you think about the video in the comment section down below, and please enjoy this tutorial. Also, like, share and subscribe. Tell everybody about me, your mom, your sister, your brother. Tell them that I'm on YouTube. They should come and F my ministry and subscribe and like my videos too. So if you'd like to see how I created this look, please keep on watching, and I'll see you in my next tutorial. Bye. I wanted this brows to be really soft, but I guess, I don't know, my hands can't. I'm just using the concealer. So I'm back, and I'm gonna have to finish this eye, and I'll be going ahead to do this one on camera for you guys to see. So first off, what you want to do is, I hope I can be able to explain this, because most times when I'm doing my eyeshadow, I go ahead and like forget about what I'm actually supposed to explain, especially on Snapchat. But I'm going to be using this palette from Afunkie. I hope I'm pronouncing it well. I'll be using this color here. It's like an orange color, a deep orange color. That will be my first transition color, because for a smoky eyes, you want the, or me, I like my smoky eyes not to be just black out like that. It's more sultry when there's like orange or pink or brown, something that the eyeshadow fades into. So you have your lid that is the darkest, then brown, then light, a pink color, an orange color, then to your eyebrow highlight. So normally if I were to like to highlight my brows, you won't see, I would have gone in with a shimmer color and put it there. But now I'm going to be using this fluffy blending brush. It's very fluffy. I'm taking that color, and I've already put concealer, and the concealer from my brows, from defining my brows, I've put it down there, and I have gone ahead to set it with powder. So now I'm going to go ahead with this color in just like windshield wipe motions. I hope you guys can see. Let me try to make it like this here. Okay. Windshield wipe motions, just back and forth. I like to, because of the way my eye shaped, or my eye is shaped, I like to focus more colors on this outer part, so it kind of makes it like elongated, like gives it that cat eye effect. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. You can get this color in the Morphe 35O palette too, but yeah, I'm just gonna have to blend it out. When you're blending these colors, you have to be very careful so that you don't like mix them up together. And the camera, of course, is not picking up the color how it is because of the lights, and yeah, but it's actually quite orange and quite cool tone, really pretty. This palette is it's a Nigerian brand, I hope, but she's based in the UK. I'm not sure. So next, I'm going to go in with this brush, and I'm going to be taking in the brown from this Huda Beauty palette. So this brown here, I hope you guys can see that. I've used the money, you understand? No, when you say you use the money that you use the money you bought the palette with, I've used it with those colors, like. So I'm putting that. This brush is a little bit more detailed than the other one. I'm using that to slightly define my crease. And then after I do that now, just slightly, I hope you guys can see, just up here, that is where I'm placing that color, that brown color. It's called Cocoa. From any brown, you see, you don't have to use the exact colors I use, just get the concept of like the concept I'm trying to teach, the technique. So the darkest color here, then your transition color, then your lightest color. Maybe I like to, sometimes I do pink base smoky eyes or orange base, but orange base is like the most used because the orange there just gives you that warmth. If you can see like this side, it just makes the whole look warm and not so like what's the word, not so harsh, like someone punched you in the face. That kind of eye, that's not what we're going for. That's not what's sexy, you know. This is what's sexy. So I'm just doing that, and then after this is done, you see we have that kind of like brownish orange eye. So what I'm going to do is take my inglot gel liner, and I'm using a flat brush. This brush, I use it for that reason only. I don't know why my camera is struggling to focus, my lens. I don't know whether it's the lens or the camera. I use this brush. This is the brush I mostly use for it, just a synthetic brush. I'm just going to place, for your smoky eye to pop, you have to use a black base. But if you don't want it so strong, you can just go ahead and use a black eyeshadow on this step. For me, I always use a black base, and this one is by Inglot. I'm just going to place that, and you know you have to work quickly. If not, this Inglot gel liner will just stay where you don't want it to stay, and it won't let you blend out. Understand? So this is what I like to do. I'm going a little bit above my crease also. A little bit above my crease. If you have hooded lids, you can also do this too. It gives you the illusion of like, you know, it's black, so the black is kind of masking the creases in your eyes, so it gives you the illusion of a kind of like a bigger eye space. So if you do this, yeah, if you have hooded lids, people see me and say, oh, I love your eye space, but I actually don't have so much eye space. It's because of what I do with the way I play with eyeshadows. That is how, like, the way the techniques, and I really love what's it called now, cut creases. That's what helps me get that illusion of a bigger eyelid. So next I'm going to be going in with this color from my Rlgcosmetics toke makinwa palette. This brown shade is like everything. I'm just going just where that line here, just where that line meets, where it meets the transition color we placed. I'm blending it out, because if you leave it harsh first, it will not make the eyeshadow look blended. So that is what I'm blending out before I come to the eyelid and set it, because the eyeshadow base, that's the gel liner now, is already getting dry. And if you don't work quickly, you see the way, you see what I'm doing now? This is helping me to diffuse that line, to make it look very seamless, to make it look like I didn't do too much work. You need to do this if you're using the gel liner. If not, that line of demarcation will show. So I'm just using the eyeshadow and placing it in that what's it called now, that line, where that line met. You can see the difference now compared to when I just put the gel alone. So just going to go ahead and be blending it out until I'm satisfied. Then I'll take that brush I used, that first brush I used, I took that orange eyeshadow, and I'm going to take it, dip it into the brown, sorry. Now I'm just blending that out. I'm kind of stretching my eyelid so that you can see, you can sort of see the, I'll wipe that off now so you can sort of see the differences. If you can see right here, I don't know if you can see that, there's a mistake there. I'm going to just take this brush I initially used for concealing the brows and just clean that off so that, yeah, You see, if you make a mistake with your eyeshadow, you're taking it too close to your brow bone. That's a simple neat trick for you to do. So now that I've done that, I'm just going to keep blending out until I'm happy with how I want it to be. I think that part is okay for now. I'm going to take this black eyeshadow. Any eyeshadow you have is good. I'm going to take this one from E.abeauty, and I'll be taking it with, this is a pigment from Sonia. It's a black pigment. I can't show you guys because it will pour everywhere. So first I'm taking that E.abeauty eyeshadow. I'll be taking it and placing it on my lid. Now this is the smoky eye, the smokiest part of the smoky eyes. So I'm just taking it and tapping it. Hope you guys are able to see what I'm doing. I'm just tapping. This is tapping motion. And then as I'm doing this now, I'm going to make sure the eyeshadow comes a little bit on the tip of the brush, and I'm going to push that into my crease. So it's helping me create more of that gradient effect of dark brown, orange. You get to this black on my lid. So that's just what I'm doing now. If we had just gone ahead and placed just this black eyeshadow, it wouldn't have popped as much as now that we have put the eyeshadow, the eyeliner as the base. So I'm just going to go ahead and use this brush. I don't think there's anything on it. Let me wipe it on the wipe to be extra sure. I'm just going to blend out this one now here, just gently, just that line. You have to be very careful when you're like blending out smoky eye. If not, everything will be muddy and it won't look nice at all. So just this line here, where the line meets where this black line meets the orange line, I'm just blending it just like, you know, the eyeshadows, they are particles, they are powder particles. So blending it, just moving those particles so they look blurry enough, they don't have a sharp line. So that's what I'm doing there, just gently. I'm going to be using that to line my eyes. And in lining it, I'm also bringing it down. Since I didn't put the, what is it called now, the gel liner under here, I'm going to go ahead and use this now as my eyeshadow. I'm going to go in with that black eyeshadow, and then I'm going to be, forgive the face I'm about to make, guys, but I'm going to use that to set that pencil just directly under the eyes. You want to be careful. If you're like me and shadows enter my eyes, I start to bring out water, so I try to be very careful. My eyes start to water. So after I've done that, I'm going to take this brown. You see, we just use like 3 or 4 colors for this smoky eye. It's not so, smoky eye shouldn't be so stressful like that. I'm going to go ahead and like blend it, that brown now. Just the same thing we did up, we're doing it down now. Blend it under that black, underneath that black, to give it that smoky eye effect. Use my benign glitter glue, and my glitter from E.abeauty is called Joy. It's a black glitter. It's so pretty, guys, like so pretty. And I'm tapping it on the lid now, tapping it, and then can you see how pretty that is? Pretty. Because, you know, you have to open up the eyes. You can use eyeshadow for this step. You can use whatever you like. I'm using glitter. It's from Lapaige Trends. I really love these lashes. Like, they're my all-time favorite. take a few pumps and then just put it on my hand, and then I'm going to go ahead and use that on my face. So you can see I have like acne scarring from past acne scars. I'm just going to go ahead and like, I think I matched myself pretty nicely though. I don't know if you oxidize this, we'll find out. I think for the most part, I think I did an okay job. And the coverage is amazing. I'm not so sure about the smell yet, but the coverage is amazing. I'll leave her handle down below so you can check out her page. She has everything like that you can hardly get in stores in Nigeria, and if you get them in Nigeria they'll be like fakes. She has them. This brush I'm using is from Delium Tools on, I didn't know what it is on Instagram, but the name is Delium Tools 957 brush. It's really soft and you can blend out because of the smoky eyes. I want the under eyes to like really pop with the highlight.